Hello. Can y'all hear me? If anybody's watching, please let me know if you can hear me. I want to make sure we've got sound going right tonight to make sure before we get started. I'm excited. If you are joining me, please pop in. Let me know. I'm going to put a little piece of dark here because I see that glare there. So maybe that'll be a little bit better. All right, if you're joining me tonight, please let me know if you can hear me. I'm seeing things that seems like you can see what I'm doing, and hear me. So I am going to assume that that means everybody can hear me. Well, hello, and welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me this evening. This is your ATX Stampin' Lady coming at you straight out of Austin, Texas. I am Caron Bailey, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. I got a little mess over here going on. I've been crafting in the craft room most of the day today. Let me apologize right off the bat if you can hear any of the fireworks going off. I don't know why anybody thinks 7:30 p.m. is the appropriate time for fireworks on New Year's Eve, but hey, it is what it is. Gonna wait a few more minutes just to see if some folks join me here. I hope everybody had an awesome holiday. I want to make sure that you guys can see and can hear. Please let me know if you can once you pop in. I've been going live for 3 minutes. I'm going to wait about another 2 minutes or so, and then from there, we're just going to get popping and get live. If you do watch the replay, please enter hashtag replay to let me know that you watched the replay. I'm going to come back in and post the link that if you do decide to go ahead and create this card, you can go ahead and share what you have made with me tonight. All right. What did everybody do for Christmas? And then not just what you do for Christmas. What do you have New Year's resolutions? I don't make New Year's resolutions. Does anybody else like that? I don't make them. What I like to do is I like to way before New Year's, because I find that if I call it a New Year's resolution, I don't stick to it. But I do I do a little reflection, and then I think about what the things that I want to do change for 2024, the upcoming year. So that's the kind of things. If you've got a couple of New Year's resolutions, if that's what you want to call them, that you want to share with me, please just go ahead and pop it in the comments and let me know what some of your own New Year's resolutions are. All righty, we are getting ready to get started. So let's get started. So if you are new to, let me adjust my camera just a bit, you guys. Hold on. There we go. I think that's a little bit better, right? Maybe? Sorry. If you are new to my channel, I do a mystery stamping event. It is the last Saturday of the month. I see some, please join me and let me know when you join. Just let me know where you're coming in from. So on the last Sunday of every month, about 7:30 every evening, that evening, I do a mystery stamping event. What is mystery stamping? It is not an event that is specific to me. There are other demonstrators that do them. What mystery stamping is, and I've done this from Sharon Armstrong. It's an event that she did that I saw from her. And what it is that she posts a series of clues, and then we go through and you guys create cards based upon your interpretation of what those clues mean. So I always post the supplies list, the supply list I post on the Saturday prior to the event. Now, I post it on my website in my office, my Stampin' Up office, Sweet Signatures, that's stampinup.net. I post it in my blog. I post it in the YouTube description box. I post it in my Facebook event. Excuse me. I post it just about any place that I could post the clues. So here's the supplies that you need. You need some basic white cardstock. And you guys, I promise tonight it's going to be fast because I do know that it is New Year's Eve and people tend to go out. So I want you to have time to craft, but to still also go out and have some fun if that's what you're planning to do. So the supply list is as you see here. Basic white thick, 8.5 by 5.5. Basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. That's for the inside of the card. You're also going to need a piece for the sentiment. Now, I don't tell you how big to cut that or punch that. Use your favorite die, your punch, whatever it is you're going to use. That's what you're going to need scrap for. Okay, you're going to need 3 pieces of basic white. That's 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. You're going to need 1 piece that's 1 inch. That's one. Wait, what is this? You're going to need a piece that's 1 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'm like, what is this? And then you're also going to need a piece of designer series papers. You're going to need 3 pieces that is 1 by 5. You guys, if you're thinking about it and you weren't sure, you could have cut this 3 by 5, and then whatever orientation you're going to change it to or use in your cardstock, then you can cut your 1-inch pieces. Okay. Then you're going to need 1 piece that's 3/4 inches by 3. And then for a matte layer, whatever color you choose, you're going to need 1 piece that's 4 by 5 1/8. And you're going to buy 4 by 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then you're going to also need a piece for scrap. Okay. Now, for whatever color you choose, you're going to need 1 piece. Sorry about that. All right. So now that you've got the clues, let's go ahead. Now, how this works is generally I have viewers and I wait for you to give me a cue. Typically, I'll have you type done in the comments to let me know when it's okay to move on. I see that right now I have 1 person that's watching, and so I'm gonna depend upon that 1 person to let me know when I can move on. Or I'm just gonna give a couple of minutes, maybe not even minutes, and then just kind of gauge it myself. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, the second clue, that's there to cover that little glare there, is you're going to score your card base, that 8.5 by 5.5. You're going to score that at 4 1/4 and burnish that fold. And once you do that, you're going to set that aside. Now I see that there's someone watching. If you are watching, please let me know if you can hear me. My little decibel gauges on my microphone says that somebody's listening, that I have sound. But the last time I thought I had sound, I'm still in the process of trying to do a voiceover that is just totally kicking my butt. But anyway, so that's what that is. So if you can hear me, please, please, please comment and let me know that you can hear me. All right, so once you burnish that, we're going to set the card base aside for just a minute. And then we're going to move on to clue number 3. All right, so clue number 1 is not that hard, so I'm not going to give too much time, or clue number 2. And I hope everybody had the opportunity to grab and cut their cardstock. So I'm going to get ready to move on in just a minute. All right, so what we're going to do now, clue number 3, is you are going to take the 3 1-inch pieces of designer series paper, and you're going to adhere them to the coordinating matte layer that's 1 1/4 by 5 1/4, and attach that to that matte layer. with whatever adhesive you choose. My personal favorite is liquid glue. Yours might be strips. Yours might be whatever your favorite adhesive is, go ahead and use that. All right, type done when you're done. Okay, guys, if you are watching the replay, just pop on and let me know. Just do hashtag replay to let me know that you are watching on the replay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel where I bring you content. You guys, I am planning so much for 2024. I'm hoping that I'll be able to manage my time properly, which is a problem, to manage my time properly so that I can bring you everything that I want to bring you in 2024. All right, I think we should have enough time to make sure that we have this complete. All right, clue number 4. Those 3 strips that we just did, you're going to adhere that to a layer that is wait, did I do something wrong? Let's see. You're going to adhere that to a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4. I missed a step, you guys. I'm always doing that. I don't even know how I do that. So we are going to adhere this to the piece that's 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know why I think this thing through and then I'm like, wait a minute, I missed something. So we're going to have a clue 4.5. 4.1, I should say, 4.1. And then we're going to take that layer and adhere it to a piece that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. All right, you guys, I made that mistake. So once you're done with clue number 4, don't go to clue number 4.1. I do apologize. And you're going to adhere the 4 by 5 inch to a piece that's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Ugh, this is what happens when I think I have everything together. I'm going to have to adjust that as well. All right, so let me know when you're done with clue number 2. And again, I made that mistake, you guys, so I'm going to give you some time to catch up. So what should have happened is that you would have a piece that is 4 by 5, and then you're going to have a piece that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, okay? And that was clue number 4 and clue 4.1. If you need me to repeat or go back or wait, just let me know. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to adhere that 3/4 piece of designer series paper, and you're going to adhere that to the coordinating you're going to adhere that to the coordinating basic white panel that is 1 1/4 inch by 3. Once you're done with that, you're going to add that entire panel, or that 3/4 inch strip. You're going to add that to the 4 1/8 panel that you created just a little bit ago towards the top. You're going to do it about 3/4 of an inch down from the top of the panel. Now, you don't have to get as specific, but somewhere towards the top is where you're going to place that 3/4 inch matted strip. Am I confusing anybody? Let me know. Let me know. You guys like my nails? Look at my nails. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I am not going anywhere for New Year's, right? But I had to have New Year's nails. Check this out. My nail technician is amazeballs. Look at this. I think she did such an awesome job. All right, ready for clue number 6? Moving on to clue number 6. Now, you're going to wrap a piece of ribbon and you're going to wrap it around that 4 1/8 panel and you're going to tie a bow. If you're anything like me, this is going to take you a minute because it takes me quite a few minutes to tie a bow. I don't always bring out my little bow maker, which I should. Let me know when you're done with clue number 6. Just for the record, you guys, I'm going to rewrite all of the clues. I'm going to put a link so that you can download the tutorial so that you can make this card without all the errors I just gave you right there, right? But you can create this card and the tutorial is a free gift from me. All right, and just for your edification, when you shop at Sweet Signatures in my online store, my Stampin' Up online store this month, you will receive the parts and pieces, the card kit as a thank you. When you place a qualifying order on my website, you will receive a card kit to recreate the card that we're making today. So you will have a kit, you will have the PDF, and then you'll also have the video that you can always refer back to. Okay? So the card we are creating tonight is the thank you card, is the customer appreciation card for January. All right, so now that we've tied that bow, we're going to take that whole 4 1/8 inch panel and we're going to add that to the card base that we just set aside earlier. Now, you have an option here. You can adhere it just with regular glue or adhesive, or if you're wanting to add a little dimension, you can add dimensionals. Up to you. In the cards that I did not because I added dimensionals somewhere else. Okay? That's clue number 7. Clue number 8. Now we're going to stamp our image or whatever you're going to do on the inside panel, that 4 by 5 1/4 white. You're going to go ahead and stamp that and then adhere that panel to the inside of the card. Take a look at this, you guys. Is this cute or what? I have a friend of mine, Karsten. She is a close to my heart demonstrator, and she sent me this cute, or I think they call them makers. And she sent me this cute little gift right here. Isn't this gorgeous? I wish I liked things like, I mean, I like to make them, but I just think it's amazing. I think it's cute. Thank you, Karsten. All right, so now that you've done that, we're going to move on to clue number 9. Grab a piece of your scrap paper and you're going to stamp your greeting with black ink or any color ink that you want to stamp your sentiment in. This is an opportunity. You can heat emboss your sentiment as well if that's something that you like to do. Generally, I heat emboss my sentiments, but not everybody does. So go ahead, stamp your sentiment. And if you're going to punch it, die cut it, whatever you're going to do, now is the time to do so after you have stamped your greeting. And that's clue number 9. Okay. Don't put your punch away because now you got to do the same for your matte layer. Whatever color you're using as your matte for your sentiment, go ahead and punch that out, and that is clue number 10. If you're die cutting, if you're punching, go ahead and get that step done while you got it out. Okay? I was searching split coat stampers today. If you're not familiar with split coat stampers, I really like that. I do search that website, and they have a section that's called techniques. I think that's every two Monday. It's technique and a clean and simple options that they have. And I just go and every time I'm wanting to learn a different technique, I just pop in there and take a visit, right? So I looked at a technique and I'm going to share that technique with you on Tuesday. So if you join me back here on YouTube Live, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to have Technique Tuesday and we're going to learn or work on a, what is it called? Double embossed enamel technique. That's a little mouthful. Clue number 11. You're going to position the sentiment on the card front over the 3/4 inch DSP panel that you already put on the front. Not going to tell you how to do it. That's your call, how you choose to do it. But you're going to position that sentiment that you just punched, die cut, used your trimmer, however you got it. You're going to put that onto the card front over that 3/4 inch strip that you added to that card front. Guys, we are almost done with our clue. We got one more clue. Well, one or two. Now, if you want to add any sort of embellishments, now is the time to do so. Let me cover that glare spot up. So add any other embellishment that you would like to add to that card. I'm not seeing any chat, so I guess everybody's doing okay. I'm getting excited because, guys, did you solve the mystery? Did you solve the mystery? I can't wait to see what you guys did because I'm excited. And I have 2 samples for you. I hope you guys can hear me. Nobody's telling me whether or not they can hear me, but I think I heard it on my iPad, so there is sound coming, so I'm really appreciative of that. All right. So did you solve the mystery, y'all? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. All righty, here we go. So here's the first card that I made. Oops, I don't know why this looks so crooked. I think it's my camera that's crooked, right? I'm going to figure this out. So here's the first card that I made. And I used some old designer series paper. I always use my old ones. And I use this. If you ever notice, we have the design. Oh my God, what is it called? In color. It's just called the designer series papers, right? And so you have them in the subtles, regals, in colors, neutrals, and brights. Now, the prints change every season, but they still bring them out in the, and I have so much DSP, you guys, so I tend to use it in these instances. So anyway, this is Melon Mambo is the colors that I choose. And here you see the 3 strips matted on the base. Here's my sentiment. And here's my 3/4 inch by strip right here and my ribbon. That's card number 1. And here's the second sample that I made. Okay, don't any punch. that you can use this simple layout to create a beautiful card. So what do you think? Do you like the card? I love these cards. I hope you guys enjoyed making this card. Again, I'm going to post the correct clues because I missed a clue. I'm going to correct that so that you actually have the clues for you. And then don't forget, when you shop on my website in January using the host code, place a minimum order, a qualifying order, and for me, a qualifying order is an order of $50 or more. Once you place that order, you will receive a kit to create this card. Now, a card. Now, what will happen is I may change up the designer series paper. The colors that I use, you may have a different punch. With Stampin' Up's Angel policy, of course, we cannot send you any stamped images, so I will not be able to send you that. So I will send you the punch, the die cut, whichever one, and then it should be big enough for you to stamp your sentiments on it. So that's it for tonight, you guys. I really didn't want to keep you too long. I kept you less than 30 minutes today, which is awesome. I hope you enjoyed these cards. Please leave a comment and I'll post a link to the Pinterest board so that you can go ahead and share with me a copy of what you have made. You guys, thank you always for supporting me. I thank you for supporting my Stampin' Up! Business in 2023. There they go with the fireworks. In 2023, and I hope that you join me in 2024. I generally will go live on Thursday evenings. I also go live on Sundays with Roll of the Die. Roll of the Die is the second Sunday of the month. I do a Kit Together event. Kit Together is the last Friday. What the Kit Together event is that if you have kits, paper pumpkin, whatever kind of kits you have, we get together on Zoom and we just play together. It is not a televised. I don't stream it to Zoom or to YouTube. It is just time for me to interact with my customers personally and to create and make new friends. On that note, you guys, again, thank you for joining me. Have some fun. Be safe if you're going to go out. Be responsible. I hate to say that. Have a glass of champagne, and I toast to a new year. Happy New Year 2024. Happy stamping.